Well, we're back up and running, doing our travel vlogs around Australia. We've had a bit of a break. We've been in the UK to see our daughter for 6 weeks, and we've had a great holiday.
Yeah, so we had a fantastic family holiday, but we did a little bit of a round the world sort of tour. So we went to the UK via the US. So we had a little few days in San Francisco, a few days in New York, and then we got to the UK and spent 5 weeks having a great time with my daughter,
who's just had a little girl.
Yes, we've introduced a new.
We've got our third grandchild.
Yeah, little Olive Joyce. So it was really lovely catching up with them. And then on the way back, we had a few days in Singapore as well. So
just to break that long flight back home.
But anyway, we're back on the road now.
And we've just taken a little trip down onto the Mornington Peninsula, and we're staying in a place in Rye.
Yeah, and the Morning Peninsula is not too far from where we live. It's about an hour's drive. So we just thought we'd have a cheeky week before the
craziness of Christmas.
Before the summer holidays all kick in. So we're gonna have a little bit of a by the beach, and it's great to be back in snowy, isn't it?
It is, and we brought the dog too. So because we couldn't take him to the UK, so the next few trips we'll be bringing the dog for a little bit of a holiday.
Oh God, yes, he's here. So yeah, you'll have a bit of fun. Hopefully, running along the beach and going in the sea. So, God, have you heard those?
I know the birds are making a racket. Yeah.
Look, the baby magpies are actually feeding. Look. I don't know whether you can see them, but it's a magpie and two babies. Look. What have you planned anything, Lynn?
We're going to go on a few little trips. On tomorrow, we're actually going across on the ferry. It's about a 40-minute journey across to Queenscliff.
Yeah, that'll be
and we're
nice.
going to spend a day in Queenscliff and then come back. So that's tomorrow, and I think Thursday I've booked one of the wineries up the Green Olive at Redhill.
Nice.
It's dog friendly, so I'm looking forward to trying out maybe a cheese platter, or I'm not sure, and a bit of wine.
Anyway, speaking of wine, she's already on the alcohol. She's prepared this lovely, what is it, vodka
and orange.
Nice.
With a bit of ice.
So a bit of relaxation today, and then we'll crack on tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
See you later, folks.
See you later, bye. Well, today we're going to take a trip to Queenscliff, and we're going to go on the ferry from the beautiful Sorrento, which you can see in front of you now. You can take your van or your car on here, but we've decided we're going to just walk today. And apparently Queenscliff is quite close to the ferry terminal, so that should be fine. Buddy, are you going on a boat?
Ferry's just funny.
Look a bit more enthusiastic. Are you going on a boat?
It doesn't even rain.
No. Sorry, buddy, I'm coming. That's where you would go if you were bringing your motorhome or your car. There's a lift. Apparently, we'll go up there. I think it's too much for this. Good boy. Are you on the boat?
Yeah. He doesn't like the open steps.
Buddy, you okay? Good boy. Indoor lounge as well, a shop, and you can get food and beverage and stuff, which is good. Toilets. Very comfortable, really. And we're sat out the back. Buddy seems to have calmed down now. Arthur's Seat over there, and I think that's Mount Martha, and we're heading across the channel to Queenscliff. Melbourne's way over there somewhere. Yeah, very nice. He's got a little friend there, but I think he's quite happy under the seat there. So that up there I think is Millionaire's Wharf. So you can see why all those houses on the cliff top. There's some dolphins there. Dolphins. That's where we're heading over there to Queenscliff, and that ahead, if you can see it, is the gap into the ocean. I think it's the Bass Strait, but don't quote me. Right, we're off the ferry. Buddy's on terra firma again. Queenscliff Marina. So I think this is called Princess Park, just on the outside of the town of Queenscliff. The sea's over there, there's a beach apparently, but so Lynn's decided we're going to have a couple of English muffins with cheese that she's put together. How lucky we are.
We're just having a bit of a picnic in the shade before we then go up into the town and walk our little legs off.
Good, I look forward to that then. Queenscliff High Street, you can see the sea there.
I think what we might do is go down, cross over, go all the way up, and then back down and down where we just come from.
Alright, that's anti-clockwise. Are you happy with going anti-clockwise?
As long as it's shaded like this, it'll be great.
I normally like to go clockwise, but...
Come on, break the rules.
Yes, you always like to break the rules, that's for sure.
Green shoes.
Post office. And the Grand Hotel. That's quite a building. Yeah, nice little, quaint little high street. Lovely. The historic fort. Fort Queenscliff. The first defence for Port Phillip and Victoria.
One of the most heavily protected by the British Empire.
Yes, of course.
Fort Queenscliff was the vital link in a chain of fortification around the bay, built to protect the gold-rich colony from invasion.
There you go.
The fort and its personnel have long been major influences in Queenscliff.
There's Queenscliff ferry terminal over there. We'll be heading back there later today. And then Port Phillip Bay. And there's the entrance to Port Phillip Bay. And that lighthouse and the fort is on this cliff here. Down to the beach. Oh, is that nice, buddy? Oh, is that nice?
And then you can, and then that's the entrance to the sea. Yes. Just around that corner. But you didn't walk that way. Ships at the front of it.
Yeah, it's a big container ship heading out into the Bass Strait from Melbourne, Port Melbourne.
I'm just going to go to the gate now.
It's got like a little pilot or tender or something in front of it.
This is lovely. Dogs on leash at all in public places. No dogs on beaches, so it's basically the summer season. You can't have your dog on the beach. Well, you can if you come before 9 o'clock. You can take them to the beach, or after 7 o'clock at night.
Oh no, this might not end well. Right. Oh God, she's wobbling. Now what are you going to do? Go at the side or what? Is that it? She doesn't look very safe. I'd come down if I was you, Lynny. Lynny, what are you doing? Don't go over the other side. What? Don't go over the other side. Come back down the way you came. Right, come on, before you do yourself a mischief. You're already giving yourself a G-string wedgie. Gee. Well, that was fun.
That didn't go as well.
No. Right, it's not as easy as it looks, is it? Honestly, what do you reckon, buddy? She's silly.
I thought that was the whole point.
What?
Was to go over and...
No, I don't think so. Anyway, Well done, Linny.
Well, that was a bit of a disaster. Obviously paddle steamers came.
Queenscliff Observation Tower. So over there you've got the town, the Black Lighthouse and the fort. Looks like they're putting up some sort of tent there for something. And then you've got this beautiful marina. The ferry terminal, which we'll be heading back to in an hour or so. And there's the channel out from Port Phillip Bay to the sea. And our van is over there somewhere. Actually over there somewhere. That's our first seat there, the little rise, and then we're just about over there where the ferry's heading out.
Dotting the coastline around Port Phillip Heads are a series of lighthouses and beacons that provide critical guidance for ships moving through the area. And standing guard atop the rocky cliffs of Shortlands Bluff on Queenscliff's southeastern edge are the Black Lighthouse and the White Lighthouse. Erected in 1862, they are positioned roughly 200 metres apart in a north-south line, forming what is called a leading line, a visual bearing used to indicate the line of a channel which should be used to safely cross a dangerous body of water.
Right, buddy's going on a big ship. Approach to Sorrento on the way back. Well, these are some of the facilities at the site. So you've got this nice little outdoor area. It's all fairly new. There's a camp kitchen, a barbecue and what have you. There's toilet and shower facilities, which are again pretty new, very clean. There's a little games room thing going on, table tennis, arcade games, and even a pool table and an air hockey game. Lynn, did you know there's air hockey in there? Well, I normally whoop your little bottom.
I have some coins in my
yes.
purse.
Yes.
I can give you a game.
Well,
I'll show you how it's
you
done.
can play. I don't know whether you'll give me a game, but there you go. Yeah, and there's a little play area down there, but also this way, Linny. Somewhere around here. Oh yeah. There's a laundry. So yeah, pretty well equipped. And again, it's quiet because it's a non-school holiday period, which we tend to choose at these days. And this is where we are on the site. some permanent chalet sort of things. We're parked here. As you can see, it's water to the pitch and electric. Car park because we brought the car this time.
So what you doing? You up to no good? Are you up to no good? Oh, God. I'm gonna get a cuddle. I'm gonna get a cuddle.
Right. Cheers.
I'm just waiting for the kettle. I'll put the eggs on, but I'll put them on the low gas.
Alright, well let's smoke two of them.
No, you can smell.
I hope you realise that all the way through that recording it was could hear you talking to the dog.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna sound good. We're having a little day trip to Hastings. So this is the jetty. Hastings is probably a reasonably large town on the Mornington Peninsula. So Hastings is here, and we're actually camped at right over there. So we just had a little ride out this morning down the coast and up to Western Port and Hastings. Yeah, the weather's not so nice today. It was beautiful yesterday, but it's a bit wet today, so we just thought we'd have a little run out in the car and yeah, check out Hastings. Some mangroves there. Here she is. Look, all dressed up for the rain. There's quite a bit of industry over that far side. There's petroleum tanks, Esso I believe, and there's a couple of hot strip mills over there. So obviously supported by the town of Hastings. What do you think? Do you think that's a nice way to decorate a plain concrete wall?
Definitely.
You like that, do you?
I love some of this painting. It's just all the tagging I don't like and all the...
Bit of social comment there by Lynn.
But there's
a message in a bottle.
A message in a bottle.
I hope that someone gets my message in a bottle.
Okay, well we've just left Hastings and come back over to Dramana, and we've called in at a historical house called the Heronwood House and Gardens. With us having the dog, we're just going around the gardens, but it's just so fragrant and colourful and pretty. So if ever you're in the neck of the woods, Joanne, then definitely it's worth a call in.
Right, come on then. Yes, there's definitely lots of flowers around.
The way the
Yes.
very symmetrical. There's a
Mint ginger, nice.
mint.
Yeah.
Pineapple mint. I've never pineapple mint. I can't hear it.
You've never heard of that, have you?
No, I've never heard of pineapple mint.
Well, you learn something new every day.
So with the yellow
The
and
pansies, aren't they? Little pansies or something.
I prefer the pastels and the pinks, purples, whites, the bold colours, the reds and the bright orange, and
Yes.
oh no, they're my...
Keep going. So what's this here? A vegetable what? Pater.
So
A vegetable pater.
from the French meaning on the ground, a pater is a formal garden laid out in patterns on a plain. Instead of bedding plants, we use vegetables which are just as beautiful.
Ah, there you go.
Look at all these lettuces.
Yeah. She'd pocket a few of those. Yes. So we've had a lovely walk around this garden. We're just at the house area now. It's been nice, and the sun's come out as well, so everything's good in the world. And there she is, look. There she is.
This is a gorgeous spot to
There.
just soak in that view.
There's Buddy, but the view that she's talking about, let's have a look. So this is the garden. Get ready, hold on. And here we go. That's the view.
That's looking back over towards Dramana.
Well, Dramana's below us, and then back along the coast to Mount Martha. And yep, the sun's out, and you can see the beaches all the way along. And we're sat in this very fragrant and beautiful garden. Can't be bad. What do you say, Lynn?
It's nice that the sun's out. It's just gorgeous. We're here at Green Olive Winery on the Mornington Peninsula at Redhill. It's a family-owned business that they started in 2002, and they've just added to it. So not only do they grow their olives, it's also a farm where they have their own flock of sheep, and then they've added a winery on top of that. And there's a lovely restaurant, and we've just had a lovely platter to share, and with the dessert, and we tried 2 whites and 2 reds on a paddle of their most popular wines here.
So let's have a little look around then.
It was lovely.
So this is the vineyard part. The olives are up the top there. That's a little playground. So we're in November now, which is like late spring. So the vines are just starting to develop. And the beauty of this place, and the reason Lynn picked it, is it's dog friendly. So they encourage dogs.
Oh, it says no dogs around the dam. So you go.
Oh, I'm just saying it's dog friendly. But it looks like not around the dam.
Around the dam.
Alright, I'll have a quick whiz around. Some toilet facilities down here. And that's the restaurant part up there. A very nice platter. Coffee and wag. That looks like some sort of kitchen garden down there as well. Or maybe that's the nursery part. A couple of kelpies keeping Buddy amused.
It's like on the slope. I thought you were going to come up the other side.
No, you can't get out. You have to.
All right, you have to
There's
come
only
back
one
the way
gate.
you went.
Yeah.
No, I just wondered. I thought I'll meet you at the other side.
So these are the olive trees. And after our lovely lunch, we bought a bottle of wine as we normally do, and some chutney that Lynn likes.
Oh, that fruit chutney with the goat's cheese was absolutely divine.
But most important of all, we've actually bought our own olive tree, and we're going to plant it in our garden to celebrate the birth of our 3rd grandchild, the lovely little Olive Joyce. And we're going to watch it grow just like she does. No smart comments, please. Well, this is the view from Rye Pier. So, Martha's Seat up there, Mount Martha, Port Phillip Bay. Now, you can actually just see Melbourne. I don't know whether you'll see it on this camera, but just left of that ship in the distance you can see a few things sticking out the water. That's Melbourne. And then back through there you've got the rest of the Port Phillip Bay, and somewhere over there there's the gap where we went across on the ferry on Tuesday. So there's Sorrento around this side of the bay. There's a few people fishing today. There's Lynn. They're just doing a bit of work on the pier at the moment. But that's Rye, so you can see lovely sandy beach. That's the town there. Alright, come on Lenny. Well, it's not a bad day now. It's not too hot, not too cold. That's the other side of the pier. What do you think, Lenny? Do you like Rye?
It's just gorgeous, the peninsula in general.
Yeah.
It's either if you're into your wine or you want to go horse riding.
You want to go down this little ramp here. Let's get near the sea. But if you've got a little boat you want to launch, you do it here. You can see the sea's lovely and clear and blue.
Look, it's that lovely aqua green. Look, all the fishermen are coming with the rods.
Yeah.
Spend an afternoon, see if they can catch something for dinner.
Right, let's have a little look. See if we can see anything in the water.
There must be divers because there's tanks there.
Yeah. Oh well, maybe there's somebody.
So there might be that. There might be.
You want to go in for a swim, buddy?
In the water.
I don't think so, he says. Yeah. Are we set up for the day, buddy? Hey? Right. Just chill for a bit, Lenny. Just say hello to the camera. Right, are you going to go and have a paddle now? Come on. Right, up you go. I'm off the lead, I think. Lynn, can you start taking that way? Come on, bud. Okay. Yeah, no, There we go, that's that.
I thought that was unusual. I just thought the way it's like broken down, it looks like a lighthouse.
Yes.
Well, you know, if you were think outside the box.
Yes, you definitely think outside the box.
No, I'm thinking
All
if you
the
were
time.
structuring like doing an art piece, that could be
What?
a lighthouse.
Right.
It's,
Well,
Yeah.
take it back and you can paint some little sort of windows and hang a little light on
you
the
know how
top.
they've done eggshell pictures?
Yeah.
Have people done shell pictures? You know?
Yes, absolutely. I'm sure they have.
Because there's so many different varieties and different...
Well,
That one that I brought back yesterday I thought was
Well-
really pretty.
your little, crocheting hobby or whatever that was that you were doing, what was it, cross stitch?
Yeah, it was cross stitch.
That,
I'll get it out tonight if you want. You
that,
seem as
that,
if
that
you...
hasn't really developed into anything, so maybe you should try a shell picture, right? Do you reckon?
It's the thing is, when you're retired, you've got time to explore all these little avenues.
Yeah,
that
we'll
pique
go
your
for
interest.
it. Yeah. And what happened to the cross stitch then?
Well, I'll get it out tonight.
Right.
I
The other thing I've got a bone to pick with you, Mrs. Pearson, sorry. How come the dog's got a drink and everything, and yet there's no drinks for me or you?
will. We should have put a couple of beers in, but I don't
That's
think
right.
no. But if you look at the rules of the
Yeah.
foreshore, Andy,
Yes.
there's no alcohol consumption on this area. So the fact that you wanted to be on the beach, I'm being a law-abiding
So
citizen.
is that your excuse for not bringing a beer down to the beach?
I'm just saying you're not allowed to drink alcohol.
Alright, okay, well there you go, we will follow the rules.
There you
What a
go.
lovely day, look at that.
I think. Anyway, you had plenty yesterday. You had your blinking
I'm on
whiskey, lime and
holiday,
lemon.
I'm on a
You
holiday.
had a beer, and you had, what was it
I'm
earlier
on
on in the
holiday.
day? You had a fair bit of...
Well, so did
we
you.
went to the winery, so
Yes.
there you go. So you not only had whiskey, beer and wine
Right.
yesterday,
Yes.
so I think you've had your
What
fair
a horrible
fill.
person I am.
I think you had a fair...
There's a little boat coming in there. There's a lot of fishermen heading down the pier. Anyway, I think we're just going to relax now.
We're just going to chill.
It's just the sun's just warming up nice. Oh, you got him in, have you?
What a clever boy! Underwater!
So it's just another little beach near Rye. What's it called, Lynn? White Cliffs or something.
White Cliffs foreshore.
Alright. So how about this for an idyllic pitch up? So first of all, Sorrento's just over there. Rye's just across there. Look at how gorgeous this beach is with the colourful beach huts. But if I come up here, hello Lenny.
Hi. Careful you don't trip.
And have a look up here, you actually are at the foreshore camping spot. So literally I'm following the little path. So you got showers, obviously. There's toilet facilities, a little playground. You can see these are powered sites and water to the pitch. Picnic tables, and again we're coming into summer, but the schools haven't broke up yet, so it's quiet, and it is a Friday. But how about that? Toilet. There's even a dump point. So there you go. There is one motorhome over there, but I mean, I don't know what the chances are getting one of these in high season. Look at this pitch at White Hills. Lynn's saying make a note of it, 21. Powered site with water. And you get...
You've got toilets, you've got
You
dump
get-
points, you've got the beach on your doorstep.
You get all that. Well, there you go, and there's the sea there, and that's where we looked at earlier. Stunning. Well, we're heading home now. So this is just a little bit of a look down Rye main street. It runs right along the foreshore, so as you can see, probably see the sea over there. On the right. That's the pier on the left where we were at the beach yesterday. We got fish and chips from the Dave Prosser Seafood shop. And then we went and had our fish and chips on the green over there to the left on the foreshore. Yeah, it's a lovely little place. We've had a really nice week. The weather's been pretty good. There was only one day it was a bit rainy, but other than that it's been glorious. It's going to be 26 degrees today. So again, this is the main sort of shopping strip, but if you look on the left there, there's camping all the way along here, motorhomes, tents, you name it. There's a few more here now because it's Saturday, so you've got a few people here for the weekend, and why not? Pitch your tent right next to the sea. Lynn's actually ahead of me in the car. She needs to get Buddy back to the vets this morning. He needs a little injection for his he's got a touch of arthritis, so she's taking him there this morning. And yeah, so hope you've enjoyed the vlog. Catch you on the next one.